Ticketmaster has apologised to Taylor Swift and her fans during a US Senate hearing months after its system was overwhelmed by demand for her tour. Our reporter Sophia Batiza is with me now in the studio to explain. First of all, just remind us, what happened when, this tour was available, tickets were available to buy. What went wrong?
So you're right, this all started in November when tickets for a Taylor Swift tour went on sale on Ticketmaster. It was chaos. The website kept crashing, and within a few hours, tickets were being resold elsewhere at much higher prices. We're talking up to $22,000 and people say they waited 8-9 hours to try and get tickets. And of course, Taylor Swift is one of the most famous singers in the world. And this was her first tour in 5 years. So her fans were hugely disappointed. And that's why some of them are now suing Ticketmaster. The lawsuit alleges that the company is guilty of fraud, price fixing and antitrust violations.
Wow, so they're pretty, extensive allegations pointed towards Ticketmaster. So the boss in front of a congressional hearing on Tuesday. Do tell us more.
That's right. We heard on Tuesday from the president of Live Nation, which is Ticketmaster's parent company. And in his testimony, he blamed bots for what happened.
We were then hit with 3 times the amount of bot traffic that we'd ever experienced. While the bots failed to penetrate our systems or acquire any tickets, the attack requires to slow down and even pause our sales. This is what led to a terrible consumer experience, which we deeply regret. We apologize to the fans. We apologize to Ms. Swift. We need to do better, and we will do better.
Confessions, apologies, promises to do better in the future, but this is not the first time that Ticketmaster has been under attack, right?
You're right. Ticketmaster has been under criticism for the past decade, both from fans and from politicians. They control about 70% of live music ticket sales in the US. Critics say that they have too much power, that they are monopolizing the market, and that they're inflating ticket costs. But of course, many artists have no choice but to work with the company. And when it comes to the Taylor Swift tour, critics are saying that despite of what happened, Ticketmaster doesn't really face any pressure to do better, to improve, because they don't have any competition. So it's unclear whether this hearing will lead to any meaningful change.
Well, we should keep a close eye, that's for sure. Thank you, Sophia. Really interesting to see the pressure on Ticketmaster for change, but whether it will deliver.